Hello and welcome to the Aliens Love Earth podcast, the music community that heals the earth with music. I'm your host, Jasper Hermes, and today we're diving into a topic that's both timely and essential: eco-friendly music production practices. Whether you're recording in a professional studio or creating magic from your home setup, there are steps we can all take to reduce our environmental footprint. Let's discover how we can green our music production process together. So, first things first, why go green in the studio? Well, the music industry, like many others, has an environmental impact that often goes unnoticed. Traditional recording studios consume a lot of energy, use materials that aren't always sustainable, and contribute to waste through outdated equipment and physical media. As artists who care about our planet, it's important to recognize these impacts and take action to reduce them, even if it's just small things. So let's explore some practical steps to make your studio more eco-friendly. Number 1, energy-efficient equipment. Indie artists often work with a tight budget, so look for second-hand equipment that's energy-efficient or refurbished. Simple actions like using power strips to turn off all devices when not in use can also reduce phantom energy usage. And also, vintage instruments are just too cool, ain't it? Second, DIY acoustic treatments. For home studios, consider DIY acoustic treatments using recycled or upcycled materials. Think about old carpets, blankets, or even egg cartons can help to dampen sound in your home studio. These are budget-friendly alternatives to commercial products and also are way more sustainable. And a third thing you can do is think about a digital-first approach. Embracing a digital-first approach means that you try to reduce physical waste as much as possible. Think about using cloud storage for your projects and collaborate online to minimize travel emissions. But it could apply to many more things that you do in your production process. So ask yourself, what things are you doing that you could do more digitally? And let us know in the comments, we're curious, and maybe it's a great tip for someone else to use as well. So let's look at some real-world examples of studios embracing sustainability. First example is Puma's eco-friendly recording studio. Puma is an artist based in Los Angeles who built an eco-friendly recording studio using recycled materials and energy-efficient designs. Their approach shows that sustainability and high-quality sound can coexist. We hope, of course, that this studio will survive the wildfires currently going on. Their approach shows that sustainability and high-quality sound can coexist. Another great example is the Wham Recording Studio. Wham Recording Studio in Atlanta has integrated sustainable practices into its operations, ranging from energy-efficient equipment to waste reduction initiatives, which is another great example of sustainability and sound harmoniously coexisting. Puma actually also released an article called Building an Eco-Friendly Recording Studio on their website. We will link that in the description so that if you want to build your own home studio, that's the way to do it, eco-friendly. But of course, there's a lot of things that you can do outside of the studio as well to make your music production process a bit greener. Because when you did create your music, there's other steps as well. Like you work on your marketing of your music, or you work on reaching out and networking, creating your website, all that. I can imagine you do that on your laptop. Now, one of the things you can do is consider a small-scale renewable energy solution. Think like a solar charger for your devices or like a power station to charge your laptop that's solar powered. It's an upfront investment, but it can pay off in the long run by reducing your energy bills and, of course, by saving the earth. Second thing you can do is think about your touring. If you're touring or gigging, also just smaller gigs, think about making your travel more eco-friendly. Whether it's using public transport where possible, carpooling, or offsetting your carbon footprint through a verified program. You can just Google for offset your carbon footprint. There's a lot of programs out there where you can just say, this is the trip I made, and it will show you a donation that you can make to an eco-fund that will offset your carbon for that trip. Now, if you're producing merchandise, choose organic and/or recycled materials. Partner, if possible, with local print shops to reduce the environmental impact of shipping, or look into a drop shipping solution. You might want to order a few of those items before, but there are solutions out there that will only print it when someone ordered it and then ship it out, which of course will save the whole production process up front, and it will ship straight to the customer and not ship twice, once to you and then once to the customer. Think a bit green like that. And we talked about a digital approach upfront already for the production process, but you can also apply this to the digital distribution. Prioritize digital distribution for your music to cut down on the carbon footprint associated with physical CDs or vinyl. I know vinyl is super cool. Focus on digital distribution and think about platforms like Bandcamp. They offer eco-friendly options for physical media when needed. Of course, greening your music production process doesn't happen overnight, but every step counts. Whether it's through small changes in your studio or larger practices like touring or merch production, these efforts can help to create a more sustainable music industry. And who doesn't want that? And the best part is, together we can inspire others to follow suit. Talking about inspiration, we would love to hear your tips for making your music production greener. Please leave them in the comments wherever you're listening. We would love to hear and share them with the rest of the community. And if you're an artist and you'd like to get your music on the show, please visit aliensloveearth.com/submit, because we would love to feature you in that case. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, because for every follower we restore 1 square meter of landscape. It is free, it takes just 2 clicks, and you'll be making a real difference. Now, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Aliens Love Earth. Until the next time, keep creating and stay green. Cheers!